Evan Lazar here, reporting from Gillette Stadium for CLNS Media, where the Patriots are making their final preparations for Saturday's matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. And in this video, we're going to break down some keys to victory for New England. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball for the Patriots. And my key to victory for New England this week: take care of the football. Ball security, it's important every single week. But looking at this Colts defense, they are number one in the NFL with 29 takeaways this season. Now, they will turn you over both on interceptions, but most importantly, forced fumbles. They rank first in the league with 14 fumble recoveries this season and are 14 for 14 with forcing them and then recovering them by defense. That's a pretty unique stat right there. You have a lot of players in this Colts D. You have some ball hawkers in the secondary playing out of those zone coverages that are going to look to try to jump passing lanes and get into passing lanes and intercept Mac Jones's passes. But I also want to focus in on the Patriots ball carriers and ball handlers. We're talking about the running backs, the wide receivers, the tight ends, the guys that are going to get the ball from Mac Jones have to protect it a little bit extra in this game, because Darius Leonard and company, they love to punch and strip at the football, and they get it out better than any defense in the NFL. So don't think that just because Mac Jones isn't throwing interceptions that means the Patriots have checked off the box of taking care of the football. They also have to handle the football well and make sure that they are not stripped of the ball once the ball is away from Mac Jones and in the skill players' hands. This Colts defense, they try to fight that football out. They will scrap and claw and punch at that football. You got to protect it if you're the Patriots skill players. On the defensive side of the football for the Patriots, the key to the game here: gap integrity, rush lane integrity. A big game where the Patriots have to have a do-your-job mentality up front. Taking a look at this Colts running game for a second, Jonathan Taylor and company love to set up cutback lanes with outside zone and some mid-zone actions as well. But most importantly, those big runs really come on cutbacks. We're talking about them aiming outside the tackle, setting up and washing down the blockers, and then cutting it back up the middle of the defense. So that backside contain is going to be critical in this game for the Patriots, and not overrunning your gap and allowing yourself to get washed out of the play and pinned towards the sideline. A massive key here for New England. Some of those big runs that you've seen from Taylor this season, who's one of the front runners for MVP for a good reason, are coming through the middle of the defense with his explosiveness, that one cut and go type of running style, really taking defenses a handful, a problem, as Bill Belichick called it, for opposing defenses. The last key to victory, looking at the Pats defense one more time: don't allow your linebackers to get in disadvantageous coverage situations. The Colts, they're very good at attacking teams' weaknesses. They're very good at attacking personnel that's on the field. When Frank Reich sees Dante Hightower, Jawan Bentley, Kyle Van Noy, and Matt Judon and the Patriots' base defense out there, he's going to put the ball in Carson Wentz's hands, and Indianapolis will throw it. So if I'm the Patriots, look out for Nyheim Hines, look out for the tight ends in the middle of the field, and don't put Dante Hightower and Jawan Bentley in situations where they will not be successful. You also have to worry about, with Indy and Frank Reich, the RPO package, which is a big part of what they do offensively. They have run the sixth most RPO concepts of any team this season. So they run a bunch of RPOs. Belichick talking about 5 or 6 different concepts off of an RPO action. So the Patriots are going to have their linebackers in a lot of high-stress situations. They're going to be in run-pass conflict. They're going to have big responsibilities to stop Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis ground game, but then they're also going to have play-action and RPO concepts to worry about as well. So the Pats are going to have to protect those linebackers in coverage. So those are your 3 keys to victory for the Patriots on Saturday night against the Indianapolis Colts. We will have you covered in Indy on Saturday night at Lucas Oil Stadium, right here on Patriots Press Pass and on CLNSmedia.com. We'll see you then, everybody.